Okay, now I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of these new features in Advanced Cars and Bikes system. Let's have a look at how it works. Oh yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is select an AI that I have. Doesn't matter, it's police AI, whatever, or the one you made. What you're looking at right now, the new stuff is like you scroll down in the class defaults. It's actually in the vehicles section, right? It's right here. It's the class defaults vehicles. Okay, but I'm gonna like click on my AI and do it over here. I scroll down to AI section, drop it down. Now it's easier to select what kind of behavior you want. It's just an AI mod. Of course, you should have your vehicle is AI checked, and then you should have it activated so it starts working. If it's not activated, then you can have activate AI on hit, so the moment somebody hits this car and that other car has this tag, okay, and this is on a start chasing, it will start chasing that car. Okay, so right now it is on chase by distance or constant chase, one of the two, and I have activate AI on hit, and target is gonna be having the tag CCCC. When this is happening, it will immediately follow that the target that hits it. Okay, doesn't matter the distance or something. I mean, it's chased by distance. Of course, the target can run away now, but yeah. If it's chased constant, it will never let go of the target, things like that. So you have activate on hit right now. I just disable it and I enable my activate AI. AI already active. And then you can here in AI mod simply select whether it should follow spline, constant chase, or chase by distance. Okay, it's now super easy to select what kind of behavior you want. I want to have it on chase by distance. Okay, and then let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna show you. And by the way, now you have a better chase by distance situation here. Everything is in meter right now for these chase by distance. So chase start is like it will start chasing the moment target becomes this AI tag target will become 15 meter or closer. It will end in 300 meters and it will consider reaching the target, consider the target reached whenever it's 5 meters away. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this. Oh, it's actually here. Where is my... Okay. So, the moment this box... Right now I have this box tag CCC already. The moment this box comes 15 meter or closer, it will start chasing. Yeah, you see that? You see that? And then if it's 300 meters away, it will stop chasing. It will come back here. It's following. 300 meters away, it will stop. All right. So what I'm gonna do next is you can have another thing. I'm actually going to show you how it works, the AI active on hit, because that's also fun to know about, to test. Why not? Oh, I have to click on my car. So in AI, I'm gonna say AI active on hit, and I'm gonna disable AI active. I'm gonna play. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. So now it's not chasing by distance. It is like you see, chase by distance is enabled, but it's not chasing the moment it sees 15 meters closer because it has AI only activate on hit, right? Its AI is deactivated. So the moment it hits, look, it will start chasing. You see what happens? So basically, this is start chasing. For the chase situation, you have the capability of activate AI on hit. So there we go. And then of course, if you follow spline, it's follow spline, and then you select your spline, normal things like that. You have a new thing here, a bunch of new properties for reset to road and stuff. They were there already, but we have a new thing called AI stock rotation degree, respond impulse power. So this time the moment it tries to respawn itself and recorrect itself, it can have an impulse, you know. Maybe in your game maybe in your game, it's like any other racing game, right? You respawn, but you respawn with a push. You're already going fast again, even after respawn. So you're gonna have respawn spawn power, spawn respawn impulse power over here selected, okay? And then now you have AI stuck time. It, like, after 1.5 seconds of being stuck somewhere, it detects, okay, I cannot move for 1.5 seconds. Oh shit, I'm gonna recorrect myself. What does it do? It has unstucking mean duration seconds and unstucking max duration seconds. These two, okay? This is basically, so whenever the moment after 1.5 seconds, it says, okay, for 1.5 seconds I couldn't move. It will decide randomly between these two numbers, between 2 seconds, sometimes 2 seconds, sometimes 3 seconds, sometimes 3.5 seconds, something in between. It will decide between these 2 seconds. For those durations, it will try to reverse, or it will try to move forward. It will try to get the fuck out of that situation, okay? So it tries to reverse usually for 2 seconds. It's holding a reverse for 2 seconds, trying to steer in a different angle, maybe to get out of that stuck situation. If this unstucking duration ends, and it's still stuck, it will respawn itself, okay? And that's it. You can select, well, like, there are 2 types of unstucking situation, but you can select, it should, see, how does it try to respawn? It will respawn like this. It will try to, just like what you do on your keyboard, pressing R, or like respawning your vehicle when it's upside down or something. It will try to do that, but it will also try to apply these degrees. So it will try to respawn 90 degrees to some other direction, okay? Because it's gonna get out of that situation. Maybe it couldn't go backwards. It couldn't go in reverse because it's stuck. So it tries to press R and 90 degrees to right or left. And you can select this. So you can have it any degrees you want, and you can have impulse power you want as well. If this doesn't work, doesn't work, I mean, like, you should always keep in mind that this number is always fighting another number, and that is respawn, complete respawn, right? You had this reset to road situation as well, yeah. So this reset to road is like 5 seconds. So 5 seconds after stucking completely, it will try to reset itself to the road. So if your vehicle is following a spline, then you can have this number, AI stuck number, to a bigger number. So this yeah, something like maybe 10 seconds or something. I'm gonna have it 1.5 here, 10 seconds or something, and then so your reset to road delay will kick in faster, okay? Just like any racing car, it will try to respawn itself on the road, and of course it will get this impulse power again. So keep that in mind. That's a new thing. Now you have and we have another thing here. It's called NavMesh, okay, under AI properties, shit like that. So when the moment you click on this, there's a car outside and my cat is meowing at the same time. Okay, so this NavMesh, under NavMesh you have a bunch of controls, whether this vehicle, this AI, can use NavMesh or not. Okay, so the moment it's on NavMesh, it's trying to, the moment the target is in NavMesh and itself is on NavMesh, it will try to navigate towards the target, okay? And then should it draw debug when it's on NavMesh, it's now unchecked. And then there you go. You have all these NavMesh settings you can play around with. I would leave it alone. I would leave it whatever it is, okay? I wouldn't touch it myself. So yeah, one thing you can do about your NavMesh though, okay, it's so fun. The moment that's how you do it, right? You click here, you search for NavMesh, you NavMesh bound volume, you drop one in, it's already dropped, okay? It's this one. I click on it. It's a big box over here. It's my NavMesh, right? And this NavMesh, if I press, remember P, if you press P, you'll see your NavMesh trying to trying to create a NavMesh on your ground with these green blocks. And then on the right side, if you on your outliner here, if I search for nav, you'll see two things. It will automatically drop this second one, okay? I didn't put this one in. The moment you create your NavMesh, it will create this one as well. This is the settings for your NavMesh. You click on that, you scroll up or down. Where is it? I scroll until I see agent radius. So if you feel like the vehicle is getting too close to the walls, I mean, the vehicle already has obstacle detection. It can see the walls and try to also also avoid it. Okay, even if NavMesh doesn't exist, but you can have this agent radius maybe to 500, and you can see it will try to navigate further away. Okay, he cannot navigate here. Maybe 400 is better. Yeah, it's amazing. Now you almost guarantee yourself not hitting the walls. Okay, but there's a better way of doing so. So I'm gonna bring it back to whatever it was, 34 or something. If you click on your vehicle and go to AI again, we have this obstacle. So obstacle tag. So anything with the tag obstacle, okay, is avoidable. Okay, so here it is. Anything with the tag avoidable is avoidable. All right. So right now I click on my wall and I gave it the tag avoidable. This way, the vehicle, so I have avoidable on all of these walls and houses and obstacles that I have. This way, my vehicle will 100% avoid these, all right? Even if NavMesh doesn't exist there, even if NavMesh doesn't work, even if it's close to a contact with that wall, it will try to navigate away or slow down or something like that. So you have that option too. Now, we come to the fun part. Okay, I'm gonna depossess this if it's possessed already. No, it's not. There is another thing we can talk about, and that is these moving platforms. As you can see, it's seamlessly, I don't know, flawlessly moving on a moving platform. The platform is rotating at the same time moving. It's not physics simulator. Even if it was a physics simulator, it would work. So I can even do whatever, I can even drag trailers. Let me hook them and drag them around. Okay, so how is this achievable now? It's actually so easy. By the way, I have this trailer with 2 wheels, which is so cool. I like it so much. Anyways, so from now on, where did I go? From now on, any actor, any static mesh under your car, basically, that has the tag moving, any vehicle, like the vehicle will be able to easily move on it without falling or floating on top of it. All right. So yeah, right now this you see this, what is it called? This platform underneath has the tag moving. Okay, doesn't matter if the platform, if the actor has the tag, or I just delete the tag, or its component has the tag. Okay, one of the two or both of them, it should have. You see right now the component, the static mesh component underneath has the tag moving. I'm gonna hit play. See, it's still following. So yeah, right now, it can be the component underneath or the actor itself. Now, there's actually 2 words that any car look for to be able to move on these moving platforms. So I'm gonna click on one of my cars over here. I'm gonna go to class defaults, okay, and I'm gonna search for something called extra under properties, extra, and then under extra you can see you can change this tag name. So maybe you want your platforms to have a different tag other than moving, but moving is always there. So it's like any car looks for two words. One of them is moving, the other one is this one. Okay, it can be anything like high. Okay, if I set it to high, you notice that it still detects the moving platform because it has the tag moving. Okay, if I change it to high, I'm gonna give it the tag high. Now notice we have like two cars and a trailer on top of this moving platform, and this trailer and this other SUV like Suzuki Jimny or Jimmy, let's say, these two, they don't have they don't know about, so they're in their extras. If I select both of them, go to their extra, they don't know anything about high. They only care about moving, and of course two words, moving. Right now two words are the same thing, moving. But this car can understand high. But like my platform has the tag high only. So I'm gonna hit play. You see, it's case sense. You see those other two, they're falling down. See what happened? They floated away, but I'm still standing on it. So that's how you do. This is the high situation. Even if I remove this, and then this vehicle is gonna fall as well. As you can see, it's not working on a moving platform anymore. So that is for that. So yeah, that's basically it. The next thing I'm going to show you is I'm gonna bring the tag moving back for this, by the way. Okay. The next thing we're gonna see is engine off and on situation. So now I can go anywhere I want. I press G. The vehicle's shut down. The engine is stopped. If I press again, it's on. So it's trying to be realistic as well. So when the engine is off, you can brake and you can steer. And then when the engine is on, the RPM goes up slowly, and when you turn it off, it goes down slowly as well. So that's something you can do as well. How do we achieve that? So now in the inputs section over here, okay, we have this new thing called IA engine toggle. Of course, you can change it, you can swap it to anything you want. And then under your car, any car that you have, maybe like this Super Sport, we have engine. Under engine, you see we have engine starts on begin play, so you can actually start the game with the engine off as well. So if I hit this, okay, if I hit play, I cannot move right now. I'm trying to on my keyboard, I'm doing WASD, it's not moving. If I press G, it's on. So it basically began the game with the engine powered off, like shut down, engine stop, whatever, ignition off. Yeah. And you have a sound for it as well. So sound start cue, sound stop cue, and then you have sound attenuation. Right now I have the attenuation sound attenuation disabled, so we can definitely hear. It's like it's not a 3D world again. It's not like away from the camera. You can loudly hear, but I highly suggest that you add this attenuation to the same attenuation that you do for the engine for this stop and stop one as well. So how do we do that? Like hold shift, right click on this, so copies it, hold shift, left click on this to paste it. So hold shift, right click, hold shift, left click. That's it. So I always hold shift, right click, left click. That's it. So you have it like that. Now you can still hear it. You can still hear it, but this time it has this attenuation, which is like further away. I try to keep it over there for you guys whenever it's shipped, so it's on. The next thing I'm gonna show you is that when you go to your motorcycle, whether in the class defaults over here or in the vehicles, motorcycle, or any type of vehicle, doesn't matter. Doesn't need to be specifically motorcycle. But now, under, like, it's another fix, under a section called balance, now you have this ease motorcycle in its rightful place. Over here under balance is motorcycle, so you have to have it checked. Okay, so this way it will keep the motorcycle in place. It will not drift away when it's stopped. Okay, it's not under transmission anymore. It's on its rightful place. And you have this idle lock disables auto balance, so whenever the vehicle is parked somewhere and it's idle locked, like whether this full auto balance should be working or not, it depends on this disables auto. I would like to always have it off, but you have the option. All right, there were many more bug fixes, including the camera movement. Camera was janky, a little bit like ticky. It wasn't as smooth as I wanted to be. I'm sure you too. So that's also fixed. And yeah, it's like the update for Unreal 5.7 is also here. I hope you guys enjoy. This update will come for all the engine types. Doesn't matter like which engine type you have, you'll still get the same thing. Of course, you'll receive everything you see in the project as well. Okay, so from now on, the project, I'm going to include everything you see here in the project files. So in the demo, in the sandbox level that we have, so you can also play around with this. And now this guy over here, this moving platform, is actually a blueprint that you can double click and go to event graph. Okay, and over here it's like I do nothing over here. I'm just doing add on its tick. I'm doing add actor local offset and add actor local rotation, like this much rotation per tick, and then this much movement per tick. So this is something that you can play around with as well. So with those being said, guys, thank you very much for purchasing this plugin. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for your emails. Other plugins are having updates as well. Advanced aircraft and helicopter system is out. You can go ahead and check how that looks. And of course, advanced hover vehicle system having an update as well, coming soon. Maybe at the time of this video it's out or not, I don't know. But like, yeah, have a look around. Make sure you subscribe. See you around. Again, until next time, peace.